This is you shooting your shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to show a background of your furry mitts, your hand just savagely groping it. No, you want to express this. This is you saying, "Hey, this is my member. This is beauty."
9 seasons, you ain't seen one episode because you're too cool.
I have seen one episode. I didn't fucking like it.
If your ass is loose enough to whistle, you ain't making 6 figures off of that thing.
Who the fuck are you, bitch?
And then Kanye was like, "Friends isn't funny," and it just like swish from fucking half court.
Viagra should only be used by people that don't need it.
Just ironically, just for fun.
Yeah.
You know, what am I going to do? Blow up or go to the future? I'm going to go to the future.
There's like a redneck someplace, and they heard that click, like, there it go, there the go.
If you're going to throw it up, you better catch it.
That's
okay?
what I'm saying, bro. You better get it together. You better figure it out.
Howdy doody. And happy Halloween. Kind of. It's actually not Halloween today, and nor will it be
It's Halloween
when this episode is
until...
posted. But happy Halloween.
Listen.
Halloween episode.
It's Halloween episode.
It's super
Halloween.
spooky in here.
It's spooky until forever.
I disagree with that
Listen
statement.
here.
It's Halloween until Christmas.
Yes.
I don't know if I agree with that statement either. But whoa. Well, there it got
extra
real dark
spooky
in
in
here. Anyways, here it is, guys. Real spooky style.
Start talking
Terrible.
Oh wow, fuck all of you.
Why'd you go sultry all of a sudden?
Right.
I thought that was spooky. I was trying to be spooky.
It's Space Boy with the Space Boy update.
It's
Okay, good night. Goodbye.
Spookcast. Spookcast 3.0.
Spookcast. It's episode. Wait, season 6, episode is 22.2, 22.1, 23.
There's no points.
Yeah,
There's no points.
How are we doing quarter of an
No
episode?
points.
whatever. I said what I said. Here we are.
Nobody knows what the number
it's
is.
me, Space Boy Shanty. Space Boy Yandy, Space Boy Vandy. I've got boots. How about you? There's other people at this table as well. They include the biggest of bosses, the Lord Deluck Purpleman. This guy.
Damn, you were going. You're going.
You know what?
And then you just fell off the track.
You know what?
Disrespect.
Stay
No!
disrespectful.
What?
Stay disrespectful.
That's not disrespect.
That's a word.
It wasn't. I'm saying, it speaks for itself.
It's not a good save.
Trash.
He tried.
Trash. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Okay,
go
do you
to
want
the
me to
essence
redo?
now.
Should I redo it?
Yes.
Okay, I got you. Okay. Over here, to the left of me, we have the
I'm
one
an
that...
island boy.
Alright, see. Now. Now I'm moving on. This fucking island boy over here. Anyways. Next to him, diagonal to me, we got the one, the only Buff Boy our child penetration.
Getting buffer every day, baby.
Yeah.
Buffer every day.
Buff it up.
I'm gonna be Buff Mac. Give me 2 months.
Okay.
3 months. 3 months. I'm gonna be swole.
Swole.
He can be walking through on his hands. Doesn't even use his legs anymore.
That's weird.
He's slapping bags of rice across
I
the
don't think
fucking
I'd
aisle.
support that at all. I don't want to see you do that ever.
You don't want to see me walking my hands? I'm gonna make it
Not
happen.
regularly.
Why you hate on
If
this
you were
man?
doing that like for party trick mode, like, hey guys, look, haha,
No, he's so
fun
buff.
times.
That's all he
That's
needs
cool.
anymore.
But
I'm
if
just gonna
like
do it
every
for the
time
whole
I
night.
see you, like you get out your car and you just instantly go.
Use the handstand.
I'm gonna have my shoes off.
I'm not hanging out with
I'm gonna
you
have my
anymore.
shoes off. I'm gonna make you guys hand me shots on my toes.
Shaking your hand. He's just gently dropping his
Only
foot into your
wears
hand.
gloves.
Foot to the hand.
Textured gloves.
Yeah, respect that.
I assume then you become a supervillain after you're wearing the textured gloves.
Yes. If I can walk on my hands for days at a time, I will become a supervillain. You better believe I'm gonna be up to something not good.
Because when he's
Okay,
right side up,
Who's gonna stop me? You'd have to get a gorilla or something.
none of the police would want to grab you. You're like, nah.
The sheer confusion because you don't know what to
I
do.
don't want to touch him.
It's like,
He's gonna grab you with his toes again. He fights with his toes.
This motherfucker starts chasing you, and they get on their hands, bro, and start coming at you with their feet.
No, I don't
Ugh.
want to do that.
That's pretty fucking terrifying.
Your finishing move.
Oh shit!
That is absolutely fucking horrifying.
I'm gonna do
horrified.
it. I'm gonna do it.
Your finishing move is you choke people to death with your foot, but like through the mouth.
By next Halloween, I'm gonna be some kind of dressed up as some kind of creepy creature, and I will be walking on my hands.
That's kind of like Malignant in a way. I don't want to give too much of it away, but there are some backwards elements to it where it's like the killer like kind of moves backwards instead of like forwards, you know?
Oh, okay.
So
It's an allegory for our paths kill us.
not like reverse, like, you know, time wise or backwards time wise, but like physically backwards. Like their arms and legs backwards.
Yeah, but then wouldn't the police still be able to just follow his tracks?
I don't
The other
know.
way? I don't
They
think
apparently
that would
they
make
weren't able to. You just watch the movie. It's a very fun watch. It turns
If he's doing it
extremely
backwards,
sci-fi.
just start at the end.
Like Sci-Fi Channel.
I'm backwards
I mean,
man, the
Gotcha.
backwards
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking
I'm
about.
backwards man, the
I can walk
backwards
back
man.
as fast as you can.
I can walk back as fast as you can. I can walk back as fast as you can.
Okay. Anyways, so
I consider that a Halloween movie.
we have another person,
It's an anytime
a
movie.
very
movie for all
important
the times.
person
Hooray.
over here to the. I was about to say left. That's wrong.
I mean, if you go left enough, you'll come back.
That's true. All the way to my left. All the way to my left.
Infinite
So
left.
far left that he's right. It's Blackada Mitch.
I'm here.
He's Mitcha de Black. And,
People are
know,
going to see me spell that out and be like, why don't you spell it like duh? D-A. Where's the middle part there?
where are all the A's?
All right. Blackadam, Mitch.
There should be several A's and E's. Hi, sir. How are you today? Hope you're feeling well and hydrated.
I'm so hydrated.
Good.
My skin, you could pinch it,
Mm-hmm.
and it does not stay
Feeling
at all.
rested?
Oh, yeah. No,
Good.
Got some sleep, some shut-eye.
Nice. Good. 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 Very good. Okay, good. So here we are, y'alls. It's a couple days before Halloween. And so you know what that means.
Sluts.
Costumes!
Oh.
Candy.
And candy.
Fucking shit up.
It means all of the above, if you will. But, you know, what do you guys think are going to be like the hot ticket items? The hot ticket.
I mean, the cheesy shit motherfuckers going to?
Hot ticket.
Well, of course, you know, you
go
gotta-
to popular, because you know Purge has been a very that's been a.
People love that mask.
They love doing Purge shit. They've been doing it for like what 6 fucking years.
If it's Halloween, it must be Purge. I think that's the tagline.
I expect a bunch of jumpsuits, a bunch of
Do you mean jumpsuits like a
About the
like?
Squid Game jumpsuit.
Oh, that's a tracksuit.
Is it a tracksuit?
That's a tracksuit.
Is
It's
it
a
a
separate
tracksuit?
piece. Yeah. Jumpsuits are
Well, are the
connected.
pink guys? Are the pink guys wearing?
Jumpsuits would be
Jumpsuits?
like what?
What are the pink guys wearing now?
Yes, the pink guys have a whole connected body piece. That's a jumpsuit. Whereas when it's shorts, that's a romper. What the Squid Game participants are wearing are tracksuits. Those are jackets with a shirt underneath and pants. That is a tracksuit.
Is it the participants that are doing that have the like shapes on their?
Nah,
Face
those are the
over
guards.
No, those are the guards, and they are in jumpsuits.
That's what they're talking about. The people that have the shapes on is
That's what you're
is
gonna
the
see.
costume.
That's what you're gonna see. You see a bunch of
I
that.
think you'll see both.
You probably see
think
both.
so?
I think you'll
But you
see
probably
the
see more
green
of the other one.
tracksuit.
You probably see more of the other one though.
The
Yeah,
pink ones?
Yeah.
yeah, I think so.
As bikinis and as
No, I feel like
Ooh, that'd be
the thought of version of Squid Game would just be the fucking red light green light robot.
but somehow
They
bloody.
thought it
Or
up.
some little
I've already seen the
pigtails.
anime version of it, the hentai version. So I've seen it.
Wait, you've seen... Wait,
It
I'm sorry,
exists. This is
huh?
the internet.
There's a hentai version of Squid. Of
You
course.
should just type in Squid Games
Sure.
and then H, and then
What's this?
watch your browser get blown open.
Fucking, it's a honeypot. What are you over there doing?
I viewed some hentai with I viewed some hentai with someone.
viewed-
Oh no.
Someone that I know is in the hentai, and so I was like, all right, show me what's going
Show
on
me the
here.
good stuff.
Show me
Show
good,
me,
show me good shit.
show me what this is about. It's not for me. I just don't understand it.
It's not. It's
at
not.
all. I
It's-
don't.
yeah.
Well, you
get
gotta
it.
you gotta read it from the far panel in.
Buddy.
Okay.
I don't want to read
I'm
from
sorry,
the far
guys.
plan or left to right or backwards to forward.
What's none of it?
Really
No parts of
quick.
that shit.
Can I just super
What?
fucking quick? There's this random site I
you're
clicked
taking
on
so
that
long.
had a 65 best Halloween costumes that will inspire you to get creative this year.
Why is it 65? Why is that the number?
There's too many. I won't even go that
But why
far.
65?
But I don't
It's
know.
random.
This is from October 29th, like today.
Oh,
So
It came up with
the
65.
first one is Bob Ross in Happy Little Trees costume. This is for
okay.
I feel like Bob Ross is played out from the
Wow,
costume
that's
standpoint.
not Joker.
No, why?
Oh.
Nobody's on the Joker anymore.
It's
No,
not played that out.
breadwinner.
That's lame.
Who
That's-
made this?
That's stupid.
Who
Somebody,
made this?
Beyonce and Jay-Z.
See, this is a Fed trap. This is what
It's
is
not
this?
that's first of all,
Cloud and Rainbow.
That was Sierra.
Pennywise.
that was Sierra and Russell Wilson.
Elle Woods. And first of all, the person that they have for Elle Woods doesn't even look like Elle Woods. It just looks like a thought with a dog in her bag.
Nah, that's like Elle Woods. What you mean? That's like Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, she got a briefcase. All
no,
you need to have
she
is your
just
tits
has
out
a
in a
dog
briefcase.
in a pink dress.
Oh, well, she got the dog.
Just pink dress. Just pink
I
dress.
mean, I have a
She
dog.
could just be Paris Hilton.
Could just-
Mm.
she
But
could be.
when I go to images, I do see Squid Game. So, like, yeah, literally, like the pink jumpsuits.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The shapes. That's
I don't know what the
I'm
fuck
telling
that list
Yep.
was. That list was made up.
Also, dressing as Jessie seems to be.
Apparently, that is a thing. That is a thing.
Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah.
did see one. You know.
Instagram's been all about that.
Yeah. So, I guess that's what you got.
you. Why?
The Jessie
Disney
thing's
characters,
weird. If you
probably.
really think about it, it's kind of
Everything
weird.
is very
Yeah.
weird. Why are
I
you
could
trying to
see there
sexy
be
up?
like Cruellas or Dalmatians.
You're
and
probably
stuff
gonna
like
see
that
Cruella.
because that movie came out.
My wife has watched that movie like 5 times in a
Really?
row. Oh my god.
I feel for you.
It's not a good movie. She does a fake accent the whole movie that she
Yes.
acknowledges is fake. It's a plot point that it's a fake
no.
accent.
Oh no,
It's fucking awful.
I did hear
Yeah,
about that.
I didn't.
I did hear it's pretty bad.
But the costumes you could make from it, I guess, would also be equally trash.
Yeah, the thought
We're
version
gonna
is
have a
gonna be
bunch
the
of
best.
bitches walking around here with Dalmatian print on.
The best.
Well, no, she hates Dalmatians.
Yeah, but people
Yeah.
are gonna do it because it's black and white. Well, I guess she was wearing red in the fucking movie, right?
Yeah.
I saw it once, and yeah, it wasn't good.
Yeah, we're not even going to get into that because that could be an entire different rant, that whole movie. But, whatever.
Can I say this, though? So we're talking about Halloween costumes. You walk around your fucking lingerie is not a costume.
Preach.
It's not.
It depends on what you look
It depends
like.
on what party this is. Now, here's the thing. I'll give you that, but here's the thing. Depends on what it is.
I'm not going to hate you for it.
I'm not going to hate you for it, but you...
But we know what you're doing.
I know what you're doing.
Listen, Halloween and the Halloween parties are for people to dress the way that they feel sometimes, and these lingerie wearers feel like sluts.
But lingerie parties exist.
And they're portrayed, but it's not for a lingerie party. It's for them to feel like to dress like the way they feel on that day because it's everyone's playing dress up and being somebody else. So in real life, they want to be. I mean, they probably are already a slut, but then they're just dressing like it in real life because they already got the lingerie. I'm not saying the lingerie makes you a slut, but this bitch is a slut that we're talking about. This individual one.
No, clearly,
this particular one.
And I only call her a bitch because we didn't name her yet.
Yes, clearly. No, I agree with everything you said. I agree with everything you said. It's just I'm just just stay obvious. You ain't got a lot of me. You ain't got a lot of me. That's all I'm saying.
It's a day where people can feel free to be. She can feel free to be your slutty self.
No, here's the thing. Okay.
Let the slut out if you look good.
While I definitely understand the aspect of
you Lizzo hoes, keep that shit to yourself.
To achieve your costume, you don't have to skimp or remove clothing aspects to achieve any type of when you remove aspects of the clothing just to show off your body or the costume.
We have a sexy clock.
You could be a clock. You could put
Sexy
the effort
Bob.
into getting a fucking box and cutting that shit out and doing whatever the fuck
She's
you
only
need to
interested
do,
in
bro.
showing one box.
But instead, it's like, oh, let me wear a brown onesie, with it going up my ass, and maybe some tights, and I'll draw some numbers on my face.
They had a sexy Cars costume. Yeah, a sexy Lightning McQueen.
I was gonna say it was
when
a
you
meter.
sex and then when you sex,
A sexy
there has to
mater.
be a sexy mater.
Has to be. Yeah, someone had to have done it.
Oh, just a little slack jaw.
But it's so obvious what it's not, you're taking away the creativity and the fun of it. If you want to just dress like that, I mean, honestly, you could be a bottle girl. They literally wear that type of shit all the time.
It's not for all the time. It's just for the one day on Halloween to do it and be fun like everybody else, and then you go back to your normal day the next day. I'm not trying to be a slut in public every single day, 5 days a week. Just Halloween. Let me get my freak on. And goddamn it, if my body's hot, I'm going to show that shit off. You know how hard I've been going to the gym all week, and my body is in pain, goddamn it. So when Buff Boy gets buff, baby, my costume is going to be sexy as fuck, too. I'm going to be walking around here Tarzan with a loincloth.
I'm not saying you can't be sexy. I'm
for Halloween, for Thanksgiving. You come around here on Christmas.
Not the loincloth, though, but that's me.
I'm all for being sexy. I think being sexy is perfectly justified and fine. But at the same time, don't use other things as an excuse to be sexy. If you want to be sexy, then you need to just be sexy.
I'm not trying
Don't sit here and abuse, other shit that wasn't.
Like I said,
that wasn't meant to be sexy. If you want to be a sexy character, then be a sexy character. Don't take something that's a fucking children's character and sexify it.
That's a challenge, though. It makes something unsexy sexy because I'm so hot that I just made this unsexy thing sexy.
No, it's not that you make. You can
challenge.
do that with keeping true to it and not necessarily just showing off sexy parts of you. That's the point. Let's say again, if I was going to dress as Buzz Lightyear, I could go through the whole outfit and put myself in whatever costume I need to be in, that little fucking suit. And if I'm hot in it, I'm fucking hot in it. But if I want people to if I really want to make sure people think I'm hot in it, then maybe I'm gonna make sure it's low cut here, or my ass is out there, or I've got
spread
legs
ass with space chaps.
Would
spread ass with space chaps.
This is the important question. Would sexy Buzz Lightyear be trans? That's what I'm talking. I'm saying if you're taking this male character and you're making it sexy,
I'm just the character.
I need to
it's
know.
Halloween. I don't know.
It's Halloween.
I'm not.
But I just want to know. I need to know.
Them. I don't fucking know.
I don't.
going
They
on?
wouldn't make Buzz Lightyear trans because she's dressing like him as a woman. No,
and it
he
doesn't
would
make
stay
me
the same.
trans either.
Also, Buzz Lightyear is already sexy. You guys haven't seen the new trailer,
new
bro?
one?
He
The new
hot,
one?
boy.
That's questionable.
He got hair.
You see Pixar keep fucking playing. They keep doing weird
They're
shit.
nasty.
They're nasty. They're nasty. You saw what they were
They've
doing with
proven it
Mrs.
already.
Incredible's
They're
ass. They made that ass bigger in the second one.
They was like,
And
ooh,
they
y'all like
they
that
put
shit.
more emphasis on it. And now they making fucking
Y'all gonna
Buzz
meme
look
it?
like that.
Y'all go meme this
They
ass?
wildin'.
Yeah.
Y'all ready to meme this ass?
They out of pocket. Pixar they get fucking out of pocket.
Well, it's Chris Evans now, and it's not. Who was it? Tim Allen?
It was
or
it used to be Tim
Yeah,
Allen.
it was Tim Allen.
Right? It was Tim Allen, but the new one is actually about. It's supposed to be about actual Buzz Lightyear, but Tim Allen was just a toy of Buzz Lightyear, but this is supposed to be the story
Gear?
of the actual
Are you saying gear?
Lightyear, Buzz Lightyear.
Lightyear.
Which they've been showing off Buzz Lightyear, but that means if the Buzz Lightyear toy was based on a real person
Yeah,
who did real shit, does that mean
What?
that Zurg is also real?
You'll
No.
find out if you see the movie.
I'm excited
Zurg
about
is
that
a
shit.
fucking space nigga.
Huh?
I just love that.
Can't they exist?
I just love that they're just making shit up at this point. It's like, okay, y'all just didn't want to. Y'all just wanted to make another Toy Story movie, but you didn't want to seem like even more
Thirsty.
obvious that you're milking it. So you're like, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna just make up this whole made up backstory about fucking Buzz Lightyear.
No.
Actually,
Which
is that a real
Actu-
thing?
Actually, sir, if they do just the Buzz Lightyear story and they pay Chris Evans and not whoever it was, the fee that he's Tim Allen, the fee that he's going to have to be paid,
Yeah.
and they get rid of all the other
They know what they're
characters
doing.
and they don't
Yeah.
have to pay them.
Yeah, I know what they're doing.
They're still going to make money off of it.
Exactly.
Here's
And then
the
they
thing.
go back and
I
make
would
it.
have preferred. Now I get the children's like the fourth
It's like,
Toy Story.
God
I
damn,
actually still
Disney.
haven't to this day seen it. I love 1, 2, and 3. Love them. Love them. Love them. Love them. They're in my heart, locked in there. Hold it cherished.
I haven't seen the fourth
I've
one.
never
but
seen the fourth one.
I heard it's
I know there's a
sad, so you
spork.
might cry in it.
The third one made me cry
Wow.
because that's the one where it's like
I don't
they
think I've seen that
flirt
one.
with the idea of them dying. It
Big
was
boys
fucking
almost went to
awful.
the fire.
Like it was literally, it was very graphic and awful. It was traumatic.
Maybe they die in the
Truly.
fourth one, and that's why they're doing this like prequel story thing.
Well, I don't know, but either way, it's like if they were gonna do the prequel shit, I feel like they should have just not even done the fourth one and just like went straight into prequel stuff. Like, like why? Like you had the 1, 2, 3, you had us like fucking traumatized. They went on to some other fucking kid. It was closure. It was a bunch of closure, and then just to like, just kidding. We've got more. Why? No, don't do that. I think after the third one, they should have did prequels if they were gonna try to be like thirsty and hungry like that.
Oh, this isn't a prequel. This is an alternate.
Like this is literally
Alternate.
Some alternate shit.
I don't
like a
care.
spin-off.
I don't know what you guys are talking
Got
about.
nothing to
I've
do
never
with toys.
seen
It's
it.
not got
Yeah.
nothing to do with the toys.
Yeah,
It's all
this
the
is
story of actual Buzz
so when they're
Lightyear.
like
Wait,
marketing
what?
the person
yeah,
that Buzz Lightyear is modeled after, the toy is modeled after.
Yeah.
It's
They're
their
making a
story.
movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so the whole story of it
Yeah.
is like Buzz Lightyear the toy, he's based on a real
Yes.
astronaut. And this is the story of that real astronaut and why he was so famous that they started making toys after him.
Yeah, that's why I made,
Oh, so Zurg is real.
We don't know. You gotta see the
We don't know,
movie.
yeah. It could just be something that was
I don't know
made
what
for the
actual
TV
story
show.
is. Yeah, he
or-
might have been something that was made for the toy.
Well,
Or,
that'd be fucking
but who
lame.
knows what the story
If there's
is.
no Zurg, then that's just
Well,
throw it
they haven't
away.
shown like a villain or anything.
Well,
and
that's
the movie's
fucking
gotta have
stupid.
The trailer
antagonist.
just came out. Calm down. We don't know what's happening.
No, I'm
We
throwing
haven't
it
seen
away
this
now.
table. But-
you definitely should. But yeah, that's what they're doing.
Side tangent. How horrible would it have been? Well, how do you do the movie if they'd all died in 3? Like, how would you have finished, like, ended the movie? They just die
She
in the
said
fire.
they flirted with death. They didn't die.
But they just
right?
No,
But if they
they
would've just went into
like
the fire,
really flirted though. Like
it looked
you literally
pretty
like,
much like they were about to die.
no, like they was like literally if this is death,
they're right.
they was like here.
They're like,
it was fucking close.
But then,
Close, but then they got out.
Of course.
All right, well then they're fine. They can live to go the next, live.
No, then they went. It's like they're not even with Andy anymore. They're with some other fucking kid, which she was cool.
Andy. He's been an asshole since he fucking went to college anyway. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, they're vibing.
Spoiler alert, 4 is how they go and find him and kill him. And that's why everyone cries, because in the end of the movie, they kill Andy. They slaughter him.
I swear right now, if that's what the ending's like, I'm going to watch it as soon as I go home. I'm going to watch it immediately.
They're garroting him.
Do you guys remember Sausage Fest?
I try not to.
Because
that movie was only good for that free ticket that I got from that app.
That movie was stupid.
But no, do you...
the movie.
It's about food fucking each other.
Gotcha. Been to a lot of Sausage Fest.
That's like a 3-minute long food orgy.
Well, why?
At the end. Just to put it there. Because it was thing was, what did Seth Rogen say? It was literally a joke about whether there's a movie about food fucking. And then they just basically just had to add a whole bunch of extra shit to it.
It was in the height of Seth Rogen just being like, I can do whatever I want.
Devil's advocate for Sausage Fest. It was very fun in the sense that, adult animation is not super popular, and I think it is still kind of people it's still a little bit oh, you like that? And the most popular shit when you think about it would be stuff like Family Guy, South Park, which is crude and crass, but they're fucking hilarious and great. But
it's not on the level. It's not on the level of shit like.
It doesn't matter. I'm talking about what people see from the masses, the optics. They're like, oh, you watch adult animation? They judge you.
I went back and rewatched Team America. That shit is amazing. It's still, it's amazing.
It holds up.
There are plenty of people that watch it.
Here's the thing. I'm a fucking person that I love adult animation. I even still like a lot of kid animation. I like,
shame.
Preschool stuff.
Shame.
Nah, no shame.
I'm just talking shit. Give me all the videos.
Because there's things you can do with animation you just can't do with fucking live action shit. And it's there's a whole vibe, and I just love the creativity behind it. I'll always appreciate it. I love that shit. So, with adult animation, there's another layer to it because it goes there with that humor. You have things that are technically kids, but like Shrek, but it does have a lot of kind of adult elements. And then you have things that are completely adult. And it's animated and it's fucking great. F is for Family. That show is awesome.
Yeah.
It truly is. Could you do something like that live action? Sure, you could. But I mean, I feel like the animated aspect to it just
it makes it more goofy.
Yeah, the animated aspect, it doesn't make it as heavy as it could be.
It over exaggerates it, and it makes it funnier.
Yeah.
So, once again, with Team America, even though they're not animations, I guess it is still animation because it's the puppets. Mm-hmm. That whole fucking sex scene, that shit was purposely awkward because it's fucking puppets. And they're just doing all that weird shit. It's unnecessarily long. What is happening right now? It's what the fuck?
True Parker, that's not a goat. Are the goats?
Yeah, exactly. So just
stop hating on cartoons.
Stop hating on cartoons. Stop hating on animation. Stop hating on creativity. Stop hating on, enjoying things. This is also, side rant, a problem I've had for a long time, and it was even apparent this week. I had a spirit week at my job.
That's your side rant warning light.
We had a spirit week, and
oh no,
Scarecrow down.
Don't pull it. Put it down. Leave it alone. Put it down. Stop messing with it.
Oh, no.
It's not for it. It was only $5.
Put it down.
It lasted 2 years.
Where am I gonna get it again?
It lasted 2 years.
I've never seen that again.
Take the hat off there and put strings on it instead. Tie it to your head.
Get another You could buy like a what are the things called for your head? The things they had. Buy
and then
one
hot
of
glue
those.
it on.
Buy a headband and
It's
just
a
glue it to the
headband.
bottom of it.
It's just a headband. It just comes out the thing. Go through the little loop.
Oh yeah, see, you can replace it with a different headband. All good to go.
You can make it better,
On
stronger.
the show now.
No, you're not ending the show. No,
That's the Fiendcast.
absolutely not.
This is in the show.
You get back on this mic.
Get back on
You
the
get
mic.
that. Get back on this mic.
You were saying.
Get back on this mic.
You were saying something. Get it together.
Your rant was too powerful.
Your rant was too powerful. You broke the fucking hat.
Too strong.
Le passion.
Nah, that's passion.
Clearly, you wanted to get it out.
Come on. Let me do that. Put my damn shirt on.
Anyways, so, I've always had this issue with people feeling as though because they get older or, become an adult with responsibilities and bills and, children's, that they can't have fun with their life and they can't enjoy themselves and they can't still like the things that they liked when they were younger for some reason. I get, at some point you grow past certain behaviors and things, but at the same time, if there's certain shit that like brought you joy, like why would it not continue to bring you joy? Because you're like, if when you were a kid, like let's say you really enjoyed playing fucking checkers, I don't know, why is it to say that you're like, oh, I'm 37, I can't be playing checkers, I'm an adult, I've got too much stuff to do? Why?
Because
you
time.
can play checkers, and maybe if you make time and you do it, like, and then you're like, oh, this is really fun, it makes me feel good, just like just silly stuff, anything, like, drawing.
Like you're saying,
if you like to make music, or if you play video games.
Out your ass.
Yeah, or if you like to just watch TV or movies or
porn.
cartoons.
Wherever you're at,
right.
on the bus.
Well, it depends. It depends on.
Watching
depends
porn
on that
is
one.
not a hobby. I think it's
Some people's
actually a
hobby.
concern.
Wait.
The way that some people do it, it's definitely a hobby. And by some people, I mean me.
I think you should not.
Probably not. I've been working on it. I know it's become a problem, but I recognize
It's a problem,
it.
but you'll beat it.
Yeah, yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple times.
Okay. Well.
He will rise. He will rise.
You'll get a hand on it.
He will be.
Okay. I'd call
Sometimes two. It's called a pepper grinder.
And that is now where we end the show. No, not necessarily.
Nah.
But the point is like,
Fun is for the youth. Old people, it's just pain.
you're
it's
only
dying.
as old as you make yourself. Like, I see people all the time who are quite old indeed, and they are living literally their best lives.
They don't have to go to work.
And and here's the thing, is there's few of them, far between, because there's a lot of people who are just honestly not happy and miserable and sickly and sad and just unpleasant. But there's also some people who are like, hey, I'm living my life, because they're not gonna allow being old to dictate how they fucking feel.
Are you?
She's having a midlife crisis.
Is your birthday coming up or something?
Is this a motivational speech? Are you getting paid? Are you sponsored? What was that?
I will
No,
not
she's
let a
angry.
number tell me that I am dead now.
She angry.
That sounds like one of those
Feeling-
little ads that come on in between YouTube videos.
No, that sounds like she feeling old. What's happening? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Okay.
It sounded personal.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Strobe lights going off.
Just throwing it out there. But anyways, also what comes with Halloween are like pranks and shit. People be pranking people. I think it's not correct. Don't do that.
What you mean
That's
it's not
rude.
correct?
If you're
What kind
like
of
causing any type of damage or harm or unwanted surprises.
Yeah, but if it's funny,
What you mean? It might die. It might die.
Physical harm.
If an egg was to
harm.
happen, listen. If an egg was to fly through the air, theoretically,
It
hit your
wouldn't.
house,
It wouldn't though.
you'll be fine.
It was thrown.
Because you can just wash it with a water hose. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If an egg was to theoretically fly
I just
through
won't throw it
the
at your
air
window.
and hit my home, I'm gonna
Well, it's understandable. You can be upset.
theoretically
would you rather?
fly through the fucking air as well.
Just going through.
Exactly.
Better your
Absolutely.
house than
You
your
see,
car.
you don't appreciate the spirit. of
I
Halloween.
cannot believe you think that I'd
gotta
allow
be
that type of
serious.
disrespect to my home.
A good prank.
Someone thinks that they're gonna fucking come up here
I'm not saying you gotta allow. I'm just
and
saying
they're
you
gonna
gotta.
sit and throw eggs.
Gotta be ready.
First of all, that's my house. Second of all, you're wasting food. All right, you've got all these eggs. Make them for the homeless.
What if they're rotten eggs? Now they're disrespecting you thrice.
You know,
Well, you know the rule of the block. Don't be the house without the candy. The house on the candy without the candy. Are you the asshole house? You getting the eggs?
well,
If
so
you
I
getting
don't
the
have to have
eggs,
candy for
maybe
your
you should
bitch ass.
Okay, then you're getting eggs.
Now act right next year.
Act fucking right. You only got to spend what $3 to
No,
get a fucking
okay,
big.
how about
Wait,
this?
no.
Next
What's it
year,
like
as y'all
$3
walk
to get a
by,
bag
I'm
of
gonna
candy?
throw
Son, it's
fucking
like
eggs at
25.
you.
It's like 25
Start
bucks
beaming
for a bag of
kids.
candy.
Oh,
Now,
God.
because
And
of
for
inflation,
the big ones,
Damn.
and they go fast.
They do go fast. They do go
And I don't have $50 to spend on candy for you little bastards. I would spend $50 on candy for myself. I'm not gonna have any candy for you, but if you throw an egg in my house, I better not be there because you're gonna catch a bullet.
I was
I'm
gonna
gonna
say,
feel like my life is in danger. It's Halloween. I don't know what's out there, officer.
Pop, pop, pop. Oh, shit.
I don't know. Could have been a demon. I just started shooting.
I got candy for you, a Cadbury 12 gauge.
This all comes along with territory.
Fuck around and find out. You better do this to the right house.
Listen, kids, don't be out here egging people's shit.
You know what I'm saying? Throw some toilet paper at a tree.
Mm.
Smashing pumpkins.
I don't even
No
know
Billy
if you want to
Corgan.
do that. You
The
smash
smashing the
your own damn
pumpkin, I think,
pumpkins.
is the most.
Bit disrespectful.
No. I think that's the most humane of all of them.
Just smashing the pumpkins.
Yeah, because
Don't
you're gonna get
come
rid of
up on
that
my
pumpkin
shit.
anyway.
Yeah, you're gonna get rid of it anyway.
It's gonna rot. They're doing you a favor, really, because you
They're
weren't gonna
not,
throw that
because
shit
now I
out
have
until.
But
you'll clean it
bits
up.
and guts.
You'll clean it up that day instead of letting it rot
Bits
on your porch
and
like
guts.
you normally would.
Bits and guts all over the place that are squished because this asshole kid was like, "Oh no, bitch, take that shit to your own fucking house."
So what you do is you figure out who that kid is. You can find him
Oh, I
easily,
will
I'm
because
sure.
I'll have cameras.
All right, and then you just go to their house and you fucking throw some eggs your goddamn self.
It's still
Oh,
their
that's what I'm
pumpkin.
saying. Is like if any
Cut the
kid
brake line in the
or a
mom's
group
car.
of kids
Sugar in
threw
the gas
eggs
tank.
at my home. First of all, I have cameras. I will have cameras. You'll be visible. It's like.
And then what? And then what are you gonna do?
She's
You
gonna
gotta-
analyze the footage.
You gotta enhance. You gotta run that photo, that picture through the database.
She's gonna find the prints. Then she's gonna devote her life to learning to be
She's
Batman.
gonna throw it on Facebook. Does anybody know this person?
Reward,
Whose kid
dead
is
or
this?
alive.
They egged
kid is
my
this?
house.
I will find you and I will kill you, and then the police knock on your door.
It's come knock on the door. Just,
I
hey,
will-
hey, your
I
kid threw
will
eggs at my house.
fucking Egg the shit out of that kid. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh, you're gonna egg the kid? That's assault.
Yeah, and technically deadly weapon if you're throwing that egg
That's
fast.
assault. You're going. This kid's only gonna get vandalism charges. Probably not because he's under 18. You're gonna get assault charges
they came
on a
into my
minor.
house. That's fine. I found you and I've egged you, and I'm running off.
Oh, you mean in the
All of
moment?
them.
In the moment.
No.
Okay.
That's fine. Like I'm saying, I've got the footage.
Premeditated.
I figure out who these kids are.
You can't hunt him
And
down,
then-
George Zimmerman.
You can't. At that point, it is premeditated.
And then I'm hunting him down.
that is assault and
At
stalking,
different
technically.
various places, and he's gonna get fucking egged one day
Okay.
on his little date with the
Wait,
bitch
did you say
from
various
down the
places?
street,
Okay,
So you're stalking him.
at school when he's coming.
I will admit,
I'm calling the cops.
in reference to the egg, I remember
Minority Report laws.
back in elementary school. I think it was I think it was in like 4th grade or something. It was Halloween or the day before Halloween, and I was in the living room watching TV, and out of nowhere, this fucking egg just came fucking flying through the living room window.
Oh.
So
Through the window?
Yes.
In the house?
Yeah, it broke the window.
Oh,
it broke the window?
worse.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what just hit my window.
Oh.
Was that a bullet? You might.
I'm going.
You might get shot, bro. I don't know what's happening right now.
Like, it's funny now when I think about it, but I'm like, it's just like, oh shit.
Did you duck?
That's what I'm saying, because at the end of the day, it's fucking aggressive, so you out here throwing eggs and shit at my stuff. Okay, I'm coming for your fucking head, like, with another head.
So,
And you
I
better be
understand
ready
it.
to take egg to the fucking face, bitch. Like, that's egg to the head. That's it. That's what we're doing.
I
Like,
understand it.
you fucking attack me.
You just got.
Going to war with that child.
I still support the Halloween
I don't
parade.
fucking care. Any of them, and they won't know it was me. They won't.
Me and Danny
Or maybe they will.
beating
Have you
up
guys
kids,
ever-
stepbrother style?
Space Boy's their
I'll
boogeyman.
fuck some kids up with you, Danny.
It's all Hallows Eve,
Have
bro.
you
What
ever-
if you get caught, beat up because you're throwing eggs at people's shit. Hey,
Have
part
you
of the
ever
territory.
seen that episode of Regular Show where it's like one of the Halloween episodes, and basically they're telling scary stories, and long story short, Rigby was like, oh, you know, they like egged this house or something, like this super scary spooky house on the block, and Rigby had went up to the door. Something happened, but he ended up turning into a house. Like, he was cursed and turned into a house.
warehouse.
I remember that one. Yeah.
And no, just like a regular like house. And then the wizard who owned the original house that got egged came up to him after he fully transformed and started egging him. It was like,
He put a spell. He put a spell on
he
the
was
house.
like, how do you fucking like that? You don't like being
Cool.
egged, do you?
Oh, that's what you're plotting. Is that what's happening?
You're going to turn this
So
kid into
I
a
will
house.
use a spell, turn you also into a house, and then egg you and see how you like
Where are you
it. And
putting
then
him?
maybe you won't want to egg other people's
So
houses
now this is
anymore.
kidnapping.
It's kidnapping, and also, like, are you just making him a house in the middle of the street? Because now you got no permits. And
She doesn't
you're
need-
putting people in danger.
She doesn't need a permit. She just needs him there long enough to throw eggs at him. She's gonna run off.
Well, do you have an unhouse
Precisely.
portion?
Unexplained house in the middle of the
Plus,
road.
here in Orlando, you put a unmanned house, you're gonna have squatters in it fucking immediately.
They gonna
That's
be in there.
fine. This kid
This kid's gonna be
fucking
invaded.
needs to learn.
I hope these fucking homeless people shit all inside this fucking
All
house.
inside of
Hell-
you.
Not in the toilet.
Hmm.
Smear shit on the walls. Fucking
I hope they
kid.
leave needles and everything.
And then you just become a kid again, and all of it condenses in you.
Get
Yep.
sepsis.
Wait, what is happening?
die.
What are we talking about? I got
Hospital.
lost. What happened? What are we talking about? We still talking?
Zav's gonna turn a kid into a house, throw eggs at him, and then homeless people are gonna come in and disrespect him, and then he's gonna turn back into a kid and die from the disease.
That's
And
fucked up.
other
He's
shit.
incurred from
All
the
because,
home.
all because of an egg.
Happy Halloween.
All because of an egg.
Don't throw eggs at Danny's
It's a
house.
spooky story.
I think that's
Foul.
the crowning achievement of it. It's a spooky story.
Okay, you know, speaking
Hey,
of
this is
stories,
shit, yeah.
these weird massages people give.
I
Other
don't think they're
people-
that weird.
No, it is because
Is
you
it?
can die.
It's weird.
You can die from a lot of stuff.
You can die.
You can die from.
You can die from drinking water.
It's like it's a oops.
Yep.
Oh, you look at me like you can't. Yeah,
choke.
you
Okay,
can't,
well,
you can't
dirty
choke.
water.
You can't choke.
You choke on water. It could
Just
go
like
down.
drowning is.
It can go down your air pipe.
You're
I
not
did-
drinking it. You're
you're
breathing
You're
it.
not. But you still choked on the shit.
You can die from drinking nasty water. Like if you took a cup of some random lake unfiltered water and
Any
drank
lake in a
it,
Popka.
and then you
You drink.
die.
You drink some water. Yeah, you drink some water from Lake and Popka.
You get brain amoebas.
Off top. Within 10 minutes, brand new.
You had some of that Apopka water.
I think that like,
Got me.
are you more afraid of like those type of tiny little organisms that can get you, or like bigger,
oh no, when
like
your brain starts swelling,
bears and snakes and
a doctor
whatever,
a doctor can put you back together after a bear gets you. If you,
unless you're Leo.
Depending.
Yeah. I mean, there's a good chance,
Leo
and
the
you'll
cat.
see the bear coming. You don't notice the brain amoebas coming until like you're bleeding from the nose and
7 months
shit
later.
swelling.
You go to shave, and like a quarter of your face comes off. You're like, oh,
just peels like a
and
candy
you've had
wrapper.
it for 4 weeks at this point.
You're like,
8
oh,
weeks.
Yeah, I'd rather have like a outside something I can fight or attack
Yeah.
to defend
Or at
myself.
least-
I'd rather have a chance to defend myself. I can't do much against the
Like
fucking
a shark
amoeba.
attack, you think you'd
Yeah.
rather
Ugh.
risk that than getting some sort of like
I'd rather
Between the two,
I'd
but
rather lose an arm than get a brain aneurysm or something.
Mm.
Absolutely.
okay.
Give me a chance. Give me a chance to survive.
At least
Well, that's what
understand
freaks
what's
me out.
happening.
About mosquitoes, because like they just be carrying shit and landing on people, and it's like you don't even get to like have justice,
You could
because
just
it's
be
like
chilling.
you could if you knew he was there, and like you could just like fucking kill it.
You
And
could
it's
just be
like
chill-
you bitch.
Yeah, think about it. You were
But
chilling.
like
You at the
it
party.
you could be
Pulls
chilling
up
at a
on you.
party, it pulls up on you.
Bah, malaria.
You got malaria, and he
Oh,
done
shit.
left. Or no,
Oh.
she, because I think it's only the female
The
ones
women,
that do
yeah.
it. But then she done left.
You chilling.
And
Dirty bitch.
You in the movie
went
theater.
on to have her eggs, live the rest of her best life.
which was like 2
And
more
you're-
days at most.
Yeah.
But
You
But
in the-
I would have liked the satisfaction of murdering that bitch.
There's not a lot to get away from me, boy. I kill them motherfuckers. Full of
What
my
a
blood. I get my
quickness.
blood back.
Sometimes you don't feel them though.
Oh, you'll feel
That's
them.
the whole point.
I've never been bitten by one of them film shit.
There are the no-see
those shits
the
is
tiny,
annoying.
tiny mosquitoes, though, the little ones, and those
Mm-hmm.
are hard to feel, bro.
Because they like, I don't know, somehow they like
Know
just
what you're
get
right.
into your hair. Like, your little body hair, so you don't really like actually feel them touch it. So then you don't get stimulated.
Yo, what's now?
Until I feel that they're there. Once I realize the first one's there, then my body is like super sensitive, and then every time my hair moves, I'm like, is that a fucking mosquito?
Oh
Is
yeah,
that a mosquito on me? Slapping myself for no reason. They win. They win all the time.
Those are the fucking-
Bastards.
Those are the true terrorists of the bug world.
You gotta destroy them.
Get
What
rid
do
of
they-
all
what do they
mosquitoes.
do?
Destroy them. We
Yeah,
don't need
what do
them.
they
We don't
do?
need them. Get
What
rid
do
of
they
them.
do? Do they
Eliminate
serve a
them.
purpose?
I don't know what purpose they could
Eliminate
serve.
them.
No, I think, anyways, outside of mosquitoes,
I think they also pollinate.
What?
Pollinate people's
Pollinate
blood?
what?
No,
Yeah,
I
I was
think-
going to
no,
say,
I
they
think
just
they-
cycle blood around.
They're
Jeez.
the
They're
AIDS-
fucking dis-
HIV pollinators of
Yeah,
people instead of
HIV and
flowers.
malaria.
The disease
pollinators
spreader
of
boys.
Nah,
humans.
they-
The population control.
I'm pretty
I mean,
sure
it's-
they got to roll. I'm pretty sure they got
Yeah,
to roll.
population
Otherwise, we'd have
control.
fucking wiped them out. People would have developed some way to fucking wipe them out.
They
We got the
they haven't
foggers.
had a chance. The foggers don't do shit.
No,
Do they still even use those?
Yeah.
They
brought one down
So
the
then
street
what
the
are
other day.
roaches for?
The foggers are giving us
What?
cancer.
Roaches eventually making bread, and those
Those
bars,
protein
from,
bars
yeah,
from Snowpiercer.
Yeah, they're already making
Oh.
bread out of them.
They're good in protein.
Yeah,
And flour.
I'm
They're
sorry,
making flour out of it.
what? Yeah.
Roach flour.
Huh?
Roach flour, and it's like super
There are
sustainable.
lots of
and-
insects that have like are really, really high in like protein, and like they're actually they're good for you. People in other countries eat bugs,
a lot.
chocolate covered crickets, or
Here's the thing.
roasted grasshoppers and shit.
I don't think I could do
Chili
it,
powder.
but
I've
What
had
I'll
I've had a
say-
roasted crick. No, I've had a grasshopper and I've had mealworms.
I had a cricket before.
I'll say that I understand how sustainable that could be because, first of all, bugs are aplenty, right? They're, all over the place, and they do have a lot of nutritional values, some of them, and especially those big, fat, juicy ones. But, I am 110% not interested in consuming bugs at this time in my life. Now, again, do I understand the benefits? Do I see how that is a natural, healthy, sustainable way?
You don't want a
to
delicious handful of
achieve certain
mealworms?
things? I don't.
Mealworms,
I don't.
mealworms
I don't.
sautéed in butter
Mentally,
tastes like popcorn.
I'm not there yet.
Look at that.
I'm just
Look,
not mentally
popcorn.
there.
how about a
That's
nice?
popcorn.
Mealworms sautéed in butter tastes like popcorn.
What that?
And yeah, apparently Gator tastes like chicken. I don't.
Wet chicken.
You ain't had a gator?
Wet
You
chicken.
never had
I
gator?
haven't.
I haven't had gator either, but I want
Okay.
some.
That's
I
good.
want it.
So
I want the fresh
I
stuff.
strangely understand what Mitch means when he says wet chicken.
And that's not something I'm interested
But
in.
I understand what that.
I'm not
that
interested in
texture is.
Yeah.
in consuming. That just sounds
You
like
want wet chicken?
It's good.
That was the name on the menu. Give me that wet chicken.
I'm like, oh,
Wet.
it's wet. It's wet chicken.
Give me the sweat.
You're not. No.
Sweat.
See, I shouldn't have said that.
Sweat.
So now you gonna start this bullshit.
Sweat. Sweat.
We're talking about alligators, man. I don't know what's happening right now.
It's a song
Oh,
where this guy's like, give me the sweat. Sweat.
okay.
And you at first think he's saying swag, but he's actually saying sweat.
I sweat sometimes.
Shred.
But it's like spelled JWE.
Shred.
Dwet.
Swap.
Dwet.
Swap.
Trap.
Swap.
She's gonna try to spell. Here
What?
she goes.
What's that?
Sweat.
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 Oh, that's not as bad as I thought.
Sweat.
I thought there was gonna be like an H in there.
Is that a
maybe-
J?
Yes.
Sweat.
Ew. What the fuck is that?
J wet.
Sweat.
Somebody needs to check on this guy and get him some hooked on phonics because I don't think that he knows.
It's the sweat.
Jewett.
There is like this meme, like kind of, well, not a meme. I don't know. Everything's memes now, but there's a trend on TikTok going around where people were like applying this sound bit from the beginning of the song to different scenarios where he's like, ooh, I like the swag. Ooh, matter of fact, I love the swag. Matter of fact, give me the swag. Uh-huh. Give me the swag. Come on. And it's like a whole fucking, it's a vibe. Like, I'll play it for you guys later. And it's, you know, but I thought he was saying swag, like swag. And then, you know, when I went to look it up, it turns out he was saying sweat. Sweat.
Okay.
Did
Like
you look at
Jouet.
multiple sources
This
to make
sounds
sure?
awful. Whatever you're talking about. This sounds awful.
I mean, it's not necessarily good, but it's fun.
Somebody teach this grown man how to write. He is clearly illiterate.
We make up words.
Huh?
Everyone makes up words. We. Collectively, as the humans.
I don't know if I've made up any words.
Well, why not? I used to actually, when I was in middle school, I actively tried to make my own language. I worked on it for like at least a month and a half before I was like, yeah, this isn't happening.
There's nothing that's new out there. I'm pretty sure that whatever language that you are trying to make up, somebody's thought of it.
No, but that's the thing. Is like I could have made my whole idea was like, okay, everyone thought of the languages that exist now, so why can't I make up my own?
Because you're making the languages from a language that's already out there, so I'm pretty
No,
sure
I
someone's already
wasn't.
thought of. I'm saying what? You're using letters. And, you're using letters.
You don't know what I was doing.
Were you making up your own letters and sounds? I know you were making up your own letters and sounds.
I was absolutely making up my own sounds. Letters, no, but sounds.
You were
yes.
using letters from a language that's already established and just pronouncing them differently.
I was making my own words. Okay, we're not going into this. I feel like we're not doing this.
Asking questions.
Asking all the questions.
You're the only one who speaks this language. Who the fuck else am I supposed to ask?
The
Most of the
language
words are just
died.
clicks. What are you doing?
That's
It's a dead
Sumerian.
language.
It's already a language.
Whatever. Anyway, you know what?
What?
Do it. Do the same.
What do I know?
Do the same
What
segue you've done.
do I know? Give me a yes, because you've been. You keep on with it.
What?
See, now you don't want to say shit. Now you don't want to say it.
What?
Just say. Just
Okay.
Go. Do the thing.
Foodies.
Booties.
Foodies.
Oh, those bastards.
Woodies.
Foodies and the booties with they woadies and they boaties.
Okay.
Acting like they noties.
Stop it.
Am I a foodie if I take pictures of my food when I think it looks fancy?
You are a fetus foodie.
I like it.
Small, entry level. Entry level.
Fetus foodie.
Entry level. Because I'm not saying I don't.
The first level.
Entry level.
Why do you gotta start at fetus?
Entry fetus level.
Can I be nut foodie?
A nut foodie? A nut.
No, you can't. You cannot be a nut. You could be a fetus foodie. If you take pictures, I take pictures sometimes. Other times I start eating first and
fetus
I forget,
life.
and then I'm like, oopsies, I meant to take a picture, but I'd be ready to eat.
That's a
like
real
a
foodie.
motherfucker.
Who's got time to sit there and take pictures of their fucking food and not enjoy it?
People
I mean, my
who
shit
are
hot,
foodies because they're like, look at how beautiful this
Let me
is,
eat
and
the
then they
bagels.
eat it, and then they document how it tasted when they ate it.
Now
That's
that-
what makes you a foodie.
And the before and after pics.
The before and after, yes, and like after you've cleaned your plate, you take a picture as well.
No, I was thinking.
I was about to say, I'm like, wait,
I'm about to
wait,
say
like,
that's the one I assumed
when
he
he
was
eats it
talking
and then the
What?
poop.
Oh,
Take shit. I mean,
you guys are sweet. Wow, that must be a real boy fucking thing because my brain did not even go there.
Immediately.
I immediately thought about that, but I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna say it.
Someone's got a blog out
I
there.
did not even go there. What
Empty
the
plate.
fuck?
This is my plate. I'm done. Finished it all.
No, the whole process. We're gonna be with you through this journey. We need to see what's going on.
This is an intimate travel of food blog.
You can see how this affected my system through the whole,
I mean, technically, it
through the
would
whole
be.
ride.
It would
This
be.
is an entire journey from start to finish.
And I assume
Disclaimer: I don't know where the corn came from.
Y'all think that exists? Y'all think you think they got those? You think they got those on YouTube?
If they don't,
Corn
then
and
Not the corn.
in all of YouTube,
That one probably does exist someplace on YouTube, but in particular, what we were just talking about.
If it doesn't, at least in blog form, then we're missing out on a huge market.
We got to do it.
Nope.
Please take this
We get
journey
some-
with me.
We get some cameras that go down your throat.
You gotta go to Fleming's.
Then we get the
Yeah.
then we get the colon
Well,
cameras.
the thing is like you'd have to not eat like at least 24 hours before because whatever you eat prior could also have an impact on
You gotta
even
do a
what
cleanse.
you eat after. Actually, could have an impact on the final product there. So, is it really indicative?
You got to only eat whatever the food is for 3 days in a row.
Yeah, you cleanse, and then you have a set, like, these are all the meals I'm going to eat.
Yep. And then you just
Get ready for my nightly update.
camera it up.
Tonight was
Splurp.
a caramel brown
Oh, whoa,
Get some ratings.
whoa!
We need length.
with the smooth plastic.
Ah,
We need length and girth.
stop it!
Consistency.
How much breakage?
That's right.
Why is it like rabbit pellets? I need to eat more.
Overall design when it comes out, because it needs to look good on the plate and out and in the toilet.
You don't garnish the second way, though.
And throw some parsley in there. You're gonna flush it
For
anyway.
some greenery.
See, now I know it exists.
Add some color.
No, I know it exists. It has to exist now.
If it doesn't, like I said, we're going to make...
See, y'all described that too easily, so now I know it's a thing. I know it's a thing. I know it's a thing. See, this is worse than that time I found out that scat book was a thing. And it fucked me up.
We did that too. We did that to a substitute teacher.
Oh, scat book?
And no, yeah.
Oh.
She was an old lady, and she was talking about how much she loved cats, and we told her she should go to scat.com to go check out cat pictures.
That's horrible.
That shit is terrible. 'Cause I didn't know.
Can you imagine?
You get home, you just, oh Lord, and then you see her hand slide down. How did they know?
Well, oh my, that's just... I'm burning the podcast and throwing it away.
Oh, no.
Awful. That's awful. Mm-mm. No.
But yeah.
If you're a professional foodie, then fine, and you're giving people, good
So,
reviews.
Here's the thing. It's like when you discount your actual experience of going somewhere because you're trying to influence and be, you know, like documentative. I don't know if that's a word. I made it one. If you're trying to do that and not enjoy your experience, what are you actually doing? You know, I know someone who, like, there's a really popular coffee shop around here. I think it's in Winter Park. And, you know, they came out from another state. And, you know, the entire time we were at that shop, it was like an hour, you know, maybe a little more. It's like, I gotta get these shots. So I need to get a picture here. I need a picture here. No, retake this photo. Retake me walking, you know, here. Retake me sipping on it. Like, what the fuck? Like, just enjoy the coffee. Just enjoy the coffee.
How are people gonna know that I enjoyed the coffee if I don't?
How are you going to know you enjoyed the coffee?
It's not about you
all
enjoying
you're worried
the
about
coffee.
is how you fucking look.
I didn't enjoy the coffee.
I didn't.
You didn't have a chance.
I want you idiots to think that I enjoy the coffee.
He literally just got to the point I was gonna say. Like, a lot of the time, that's my biggest problem with foodies. Because when I think of it, yes, I appreciate people who, like, you know, eat the foods and enjoy it, give you like a nice, you know, so you get a lot of like a kind of like a grasp how the shit tastes or whatever. But it's those motherfuckers who are like, oh yeah, man, and they take the photos of the shit and they like fake enjoying the shit, knowing damn well that shit is probably terrible or something. They around here just pumping up like
or
bullshit
they're not
ass
even paying
food.
attention to it.
Yeah,
it's just like they're just like literally chewing and not even thinking about like what it tastes like or how it like makes them feel or anything. They're just focused on getting that like picture.
They like the food dependent on how many people like them liking the food. If 500 people liked them liking the food, they liked it 500 people. You know, maybe that cheeseburger though was only like 300. That was kind of a shitty cheeseburger.
Maybe those goat balls dipped in blue cheese really were delicious and were $50 a piece.
That's 10 million people.
I feel like a lot of these people
saw me
like
put goat ball.
Pompous assholes though, probably, and they just go there like, who the fuck are you to go critique these fucking people?
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's not a problem.
You in my restaurant talking about, oh, the bread was too soft.
You couldn't even make a ramen at your fucking house. You got to bring your fucking punk ass out here to eat this food.
Exactly. Like, there's not, you know, again, there's not a problem with, you know,
I've been to Paris,
enjoying food or like
I've been in the finest restaurant
and try different.
I have the most pristine palate. I can't eat this McDonald's shit.
Oh my god. Anyways.
That's how motherfuckers be acting.
I can't blame people because you guys, y'all all know me. So, you know, I'm like pretty picky. I'm not the most picky, but I'm picky, you know, and I get it. Whatever. But I do understand and I appreciate people who are
she'll eat ass, but she won't eat no pepperoni.
Woo!
I mean, depending on
I have literally eaten pepperoni. First of all.
Well, that's your first of all.
Depending on the asshole might be cleaner than the pepperoni. It depends on who you're dealing with.
Anyways.
Asshole's kind of like a pepperoni when you think about it, so.
It is
it kind of is. Yeah.
Oh, meat too.
Yeah.
It's meaty.
But the meat's on the outside of the tube.
It's
like a cylinder.
Even being a picky person, like I got and I appreciate when people are interested in and want to and appreciate and love tasting all these different flavors and they're like, oh, I want to go to this restaurant who has this type of cuisine from this, you know, region or, you know, this type of cuisine and eat this and blah, 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 blah. And they like, you know, enjoy it and they give business to, you know, small mom and pop shops and try all that different type of shit. I love that. I love seeing it. I like watching cooking shows and like food being made and like different shit, even if it's something I know that I probably wouldn't want to eat for whatever weird picky reason I have. I still like to watch and see that type of food because it looks good to me and I can see how it would taste good. Like I still get the flavors, and I don't know, but I'm just weird about it myself. But being foodies is like not a bad thing. I think it's just like when people are like clout chasing, it's kind of tacky.
It's the self-described foodies.
I mean, it is artistry, like the cooking part of it that you're talking about. It's,
It's the motherfuckers trying to, like, literally making careers off of critiquing this shit. The shitty boys.
Yeah.
With no skill. Critiquing is alright if you can compete, but if you can't, then shut the hell up.
Once again, the bread was too soft.
What does that mean?
That seems like some shit, somebody who just wants to complain.
Oh, yeah.
Clearly, because
the bread's too soft.
Clearly, you've not had to eat hard-ass stale fucking bread. Otherwise, you wouldn't be worried about this. It doesn't sound like a complaint to me.
Yeah, but if I grab into the burger and now my fingers are all wet with the burger goo, and I didn't want wet burger goo fingers, man. Now my fucking bread's all mushed in, and if it's already mushed in now when it goes into my mouth.
Here he is, the guy who said the bread was too soft.
That's not the.
It's a moist burger.
That's not the bread issue. That's the juicy burger issue. You got a juicy burger. You don't have bad bread.
No, but if you have a good enough bread, it should be able to withstand.
It should soak up some of the juice.
The juice of the. If you have good bread paired with the burger,
well, that's the place's
it should be able to withstand it.
If you got whack ass fucking buns and they're going to be leaking through, then you should at least toast them to give them a little more firm.
So if I say it was too soft, then it was too soft.
Well, did you ask for it toasted?
They should have did that.
What? How they supposed to?
Read my mind. That's why I'm coming out.
No, I'm saying if we on some foodie shit, excuse me, they should have did that. They should have already did it.
I hope that's the dolphin
Who's
noise.
on the foodie shit? The restaurant?
You know what I'm talking about? You
stop it. Just
snobby ass foodies around here.
The restaurants. Are you saying the restaurants, since they're on some foodie shit?
The restaurant.
They're supposed to by default. They're supposed to default.
They should be toasting that shit.
Toast the buns.
Yes.
What if I don't want the bun toasted?
Why wouldn't you?
Then you got to say it. It's on you if you don't.
Please
if you
don't
want
toast
the soft bread.
Yeah, if you want that soft shit, then you fucking specify. But there's no
reason
reason
you
why
gotta
it shouldn't
ask
be
me.
toasted.
I don't just default no.
When you go get your subs, bro, they ask you if you want it toasted. Otherwise, they give you the regular bed.
How you get mad at me because I'm like, oh, I didn't want it toasted.
You've never gotten a sub from anywhere?
No.
Not even Publix?
No.
You don't like sandwiches?
I do.
Do you have a Florida license?
Jelly and ham and cheese sandwiches or grilled cheese sandwiches. Yes.
Those weren't sandwiches. Those were chilled meals.
all three of those. Those
were for cheering.
About to say, bro, you.
See, I told you.
You eat like you're fucking 11.
Do you eat those off of a paper plate?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Wait, I'm just saying, I had a fucking weird piggy taste. Like, don't fucking go there, bro. All right. No, I don't eat subs. Okay. And.
What's all that for?
I
disrespected the sandwich, bro. You don't like bread? You don't like cheese?
If I did, it would need to be toasted, is what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is, you have to ask for it to be toasted. They ask you, hey, do you want it toasted? But otherwise, it's regular bread.
Well, duh.
Okay,
why
but everyone doesn't want it toasted.
Yeah, but if you're a fancy restaurant,
you got default toasted.
It's got to be toasted.
Yeah, but foodies just go everywhere and take pictures of shit. I don't know if it's specifically always fancy restaurants.
Yeah, they literally be the most random as shit.
For some of these bums can't even get into fancy restaurants.
Niggas being fucking gringos taking photos, bro.
I like
gringos.
I like when people take pictures of soup.
Yeah, the soup is the wildest. It's like, oh yeah, look at that broth.
You're just like, okay.
I see a carrot right there.
Honestly,
man, you've really enticed me with this.
I see some
people taking pictures of food.
Scallions.
The scallions.
The scallions in there.
People taking pictures of food is truly like
it's weird.
Proof that you can make anything look good, because sometimes it'd be some shit ass food, and if you get the right angle, right lighting, right filter, and editing, like that shit can look delish. I could take a picture of fucking Hot Pocket, like a cracked open Hot Pocket, and that shit look bussin'. I bet you. I could do it.
Hot Pockets, huh?
You could think about what I'm saying. Like you could crack open a hot pot, like with the right angle and lighting,
just burn the shit out of your fingers.
Yeah, you die.
I don't eat hot pockets.
Fingers are gone.
Burns.
with a knife.
Oh.
And just kind of, you can get a good photo and people are like, "Wow."
You disrespecting the hot pocket by dissecting it like that.
It spills its hot pocket guts onto the battlefield.
You're disrespecting yourself.
It's acceptable. I'll accept it. That is bodily disrespect. I will gladly accept. It's the damn hot pockets.
Unpopular opinion. I'm not a super fan of
pepperoni ones. It's specific.
Hot pockets. No, it's like they burst too much into my mouth.
Okay, they bust.
And I don't like gushers, so maybe that's why I don't like hot pockets. Because you're like a pizza version of a gusher, and I don't like that.
It's a bread casing for your cheese. It's like slime goop.
Here comes your cheese.
Your
sauce.
Cheese goop.
Your cheese goop. Your hot cheese.
Contained.
Hey, it's not just hot cheese. It's got artificial meat.
You got artificial meats in there.
Meat pieces.
I'll say this though about hot pockets.
It comes out so unregulated. It's not even like
it's just salt.
I'll say this though about hot pockets. If you eat fucking ham and cheese, you a fucking weird motherfucker.
Yeah, with the QB cheese.
Weird. Why you eating hot ham and cheese? Why is that even an option?
I eat hot ham and cheese sandwiches. I eat hot ham and cheese sandwiches
on my grilled cheeses sometimes. So
that's not a grilled cheese anymore.
It's a hot ham and cheese, and they're fire.
You've made a panini. If you add
bread,
anything,
that's exactly what you're making. It's a hot ham and cheese
on toasted bread.
If you're grilled cheese in it and you just put ham in it, then it's a hot ham and cheese. It's not a grilled cheese anymore.
I've never ever thought of it as a hot
I'm not accepting this.
No, if you put anything
what
on
are you talking about? The cheese and the meat inside are hot because you're toasting the bread on either side. So meat. It doesn't matter.
Does it then make it back a grilled cheese if I put more cheese on it?
No. You've put something else.
Put meat on there. It's an additional thing.
What if I put bacon on it? What is it then?
It's a bacon sandwich.
It's a bacon
cheese sandwich.
Sometimes I put egg and ham.
Well, then you've made a breakfast
sandwich. Bacon and egg sandwich at that point, yeah.
This is no longer grilled cheese.
Sometimes
That's
I
not
put
grilled cheese.
bacon with the cheese.
Yeah.
If it is not,
it's a bacon and cheese
bread,
sandwich.
Sometimes I put chicken.
That's a chicken and cheese sandwich.
There's chicken on it. That's chicken and cheese sandwich. Yeah.
If it is not bread, cheese,
big
butter, and maybe mayo, if you're crazy,
yeah,
I would never.
That
do
is
that.
Damn. This whole time I've been eating fucking hot ham and cheese sandwiches. I'm upset a little bit.
So you go home, you get in your car, you just cry a little. It's just like, oh man. What am I doing? You're just driving on the bridge and you kind of look over towards the water like, I can just go. I can just drive off.
I'm not going to accept this.
Wow. Who would have thunk it? Who would have fucking thunk it? I would not have. Not me. No
You
way,
wouldn't have thought that the hot sandwich that had ham and cheese inside was a hot ham and cheese. No idea.
I always called it a grilled cheese with ham.
Okay.
You were just lying to yourself. It was just...
Okay, why is that incorrect?
You weren't wrong, because when you put a protein in there, the protein takes over it's not a grilled cheese sandwich. A grilled cheese sandwich is just cheese.
The
inside. What is
it's
in the
grilled cheese with ham.
It's what's in between it's what's in between the bread.
But there's mostly cheese. There's cheese on both sides of bread, and then there's like maybe one little piece of ham.
Okay, but there's multiple pieces of cheese and there's multiple pieces of bread, but it doesn't matter because the protein is the main thing.
Now it's even if it's just flakes of bacon,
whatever protein or whatever else you add in there, avocado, whatever, it's avocado and cheese. It's not just the cheese anymore.
It would be
it's an additional thing.
Avocado.
Yes.
Nah.
Well, I mean, avocado doesn't really count as a protein.
It still counts.
But it is.
If you add spinach, it doesn't have to be a protein even. If you put onion in there, now it's an onion and cheese sandwich.
Yeah.
A hot onion and cheese.
What do you mean?
You don't like avocado toast? You not bougie?
I know.
You can get it from Dunkin' Donuts.
It's accurate.
$2. Avocado toast.
You don't fuck with avocado toast?
I don't like it.
I don't like avocado either. I think it's heavily overrated.
Oh, it's overrated, but it's pretty good.
You know what's overrated, but not good, is reading the subtitles, because you should read
overrated?
On anything.
Are you saying overrated? Reading
it's overrated reading subtitles?
Reading subtitles is overrated.
It's underrated.
Overrated or underrated?
You're saying
I think other people think it's overrated, but I think it's underrated.
Gotcha.
Because I think it's a good thing.
I like reading. I ain't got a problem reading.
And it doesn't take that long. I know people will be like, "Oh, I gotta miss what's happening on screen." You really don't. You don't. Just like, quick scan. Your brain fills it in most of the part.
It depends on how I've been introduced to the thing. Because like sometimes, like if I'm introduced to a show and it's like dubbed, I'll just default listen to it that way.
I could never watch Dragon Ball Z subbed.
Yeah,
Dragon Ball Z is the only anime that I don't watch subbed because that Goku's voice is the most annoying shit in the world. It's a woman that does it, and it's so high pitched and annoying.
No, I think Squid Game. Okay, we're gonna talk about Squid Game really quick. It's been great. It's been fun. It's been real.
It's been real.
We love it.
Don't spoil
nothing. We love
nothing.
her. I won't spoil nothing. It's been.
Don't even say her. I don't even know who her is.
Her.
Because so far the only hers I've met have been very minor characters.
No, I'm just being extra, but we love it. The show.
That's right. Don't you miss gender Squid Games?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, and not always, but there's been a lot of talk, pretty much since it came out, like maybe a week or two after it came out, where all these people love it and American audiences are watching it and this is promoting Asians and stuff.
Korean.
Yeah,
this support
destroying the Asian hate.
It's promoting Asians.
It's promoting
this
Asians.
is what we needed.
That's how people said it.
Correct. They were like, this
finally curing
fights
our Asian
hate.
This fake
because look
this
at
fictional
this.
show.
Clearly, Americans don't hate Asians because look at this. They were watching the show. Anyway,
clearly racism doesn't exist because they watch a lot of interracial porn in the South.
There's a lot of Asians out there. There's a lot of different type of Asians. I'm sure I don't like some of the motherfuckers. Asia's big.
It's a lot of them.
It's not just the Asians like Asians you're thinking about. Mm-mm. Also, Indians are Asians because they are over there in Asia.
That is literally a part of the continent of Asia.
Some of Russia is in Asia.
Yes, it is.
I think half of it is in Asia.
Don't say that to Mr. Beaks.
That's why it's interesting when people refer to Africa as though it's a country and not a continent.
Yeah.
There's a difference. America is a part of a continent. The North American continent.
Only Australia, though.
Australia is special.
Yeah, but just that one.
Only that one.
Yeah. They too legit.
But too legit to quit. But with that being said, anyways, Squid Game's really cool.
Gotta watch it dubbed. It's like a live action anime.
I hate
it's hilarious that way.
I hate when the voices don't match, though.
Oh, and they do the worst with the women.
They never match. Okay, here's the thing. I can imagine that. I will say, even before, 2 years ago, we watched this, French horror show. And when I first went to it, we're English speakers, so Netflix is I'm just gonna go ahead and preemptively give this to you dubbed, and it started playing, and I was like, what the fuck? Why are they
the lips just would not
why are they sounding like this just doesn't seem correct? And I looked and I was like, oh, it needs to be in its original language. So I put it originally, and then it just flowed so much better. And yeah, I had to take the time to but it didn't take away from me being able to watch the show, and I feel like I was able to enjoy it a lot more because the emotion and it just matches better and makes more sense with what's happening.
The tones, the tones in their actual voice. The American voices they put on there are always such garbage.
It's such
cartoonish.
Well, can you imagine trying to
You're talking like Speed Racer.
Every one of the women have a voice
trying
that
to
does
voice
not match
over
their
something
body.
that's action packed while you're sitting still.
Yeah.
I mean, that takes a lot of effort, and
you can do it for the fucking.
Stand up.
I mean, I don't think that's a good enough excuse because they do it for fucking
animation.
Exactly. There's animes, animations that they do that for.
Yeah,
they're
people
sitting
sound
down
excited.
recording it.
Right. And they still sound excited in the action moments.
So
No excuse.
no excuse.
Stop that American bullshit.
I don't know. I feel like either way, it's just not, it don't hit the same. And then also, you have that translation barrier where already the subtitles aren't going to, they can't directly fully translate everything. Like, you can get it, like, as close as you can in a way. And that also depends on who translates it and, you know, just that overall quality. But
I heard that was a big problem for the show. Is like a lot of it loses its meaning because of the translation.
Exactly. And then when you add on having it dubbed because they're trying to match up mouth movements and, you know, body movements, that kind of adjusts the translation even more than it already being adjusted from subtitles. So, like, then, you know, how much of it are you really getting to experience in its trueness?
You're not.
That's why I feel the way I feel. I know we've talked about this before, but
I respect your opinion on that. I like the brevity. So, you know, it's
fair enough.
It's you want it as a drama, and I want it as kind of like a, you know, almost like a slapstick comedy with intense gore.
Like
Give
a
it to me.
1970s action.
Yeah, so,
I can see that.
which makes it an
Movie with
even
terrible
more
dubs.
interesting show.
that adds another layer to it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which then makes it a more interesting show is now I could go back and rewatch it with subbed and feel like it's a different show entirely and be like, oh, okay.
That's true.
Now it's a...
Your watch see for you
And I
is
guess I
like
could
it's
do
like
that
an
too,
extreme version
you know,
of
to
NXT.
like watch it again and like kind of see
how it changes it.
Yeah, you know.
Right now, are you okay? This scene was really drama packed when they were being serious and speaking their language, but now that we're kind of goofing them up,
Mm-hmm.
If you goofed it up, you made it in an extreme version of MXC.
mm-hmm. Like,
Well, no, because I think they're purposely being silly with that one, though.
Of course.
well,
Yeah, of course.
the montage and not really spoiling anything, but the guy getting slapped in the beginning when he's meeting the guy,
Oh yes.
dubbed that. He's kind of they're hamming it up. He's yelling really.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I can see.
Mana.
Yeah, that sounds racist as fuck.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the show yet.
You should watch it. It's a good
I'll
one.
check it
It's
out.
fun. It's definitely
First
fun.
episode is so slow.
Subtitle,
Slow.
bro. I only watch subs.
Okay, but you got through it.
It did.
I hear the first like one or two episodes are kind of slow, and then it picks up on the third one real easy, real heavy.
No, this.
I'll make it that far. Just gonna give up on episode 2 right in the middle.
No, I think
halfway
the
through the
second
episode.
I think episode. I haven't seen it, but I heard episode 2 is like a
So episode
go
2.
back in the past kind of like backstory episode.
No,
No,
Good.
I
I
think
haven't
that's
seen
when.
it.
Do they play the first game in episode 1 or 2?
Yes, 1.
One.
They played one game already where I'm
Do
at.
they play episode 2? Yeah, then maybe it's in. Yeah, maybe you're right. Whatever. Watch it. It's good. Okay. Anyways, you know, that's it. I don't really have much else to say. It's Halloweenies, so get your beanies out for
I thought you were gonna do your rap.
for flicking.
movie time.
Get them out for flicking.
Flicking them beanies.
Flicking the fuck out them beans. Bring them beans over here. Bring the fucking beans.
Everybody bean assemble.
Line up with
Get in
your
line.
beans,
Get your beans.
please,
This
Fucking
weekend
beans and
only.
get
so
in
they
line.
can be flicked.
This weekend at the record store, your local record store,
Flicking
from 9 to
beans.
10. Flicking beans. Get in line. Hot bean flicking.
Hot beans.
Get them flicked.
Flicking beans all night long.
Ladies, buy one bean, get the second one flicked.
For free.
Yeah.
That's extreme hand flipping.
Ew, what are you doing? Stop.
Flicking. This summer.
It's an audio bean flicking simulation.
We're going to become one of those
ASMR
AMSR.
bean
Yeah.
flick.
I'm doing it. I'm going to make it. It's just going to be a just can of bake. Just, That's the special episode. You get
That's
the baked.
it. That's it. That's all we've got for you
gotta
today,
get the
Fish.
We got Heller syrup and flicking beans. Flicking beans and Heller syrup coming soon.
Ugh, the merch.
All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much for spending some time with us. I hope you've had a great day today. Hope you have a great rest of your day, week, month, year, life, if you will. And take care, brush your hair, wear clean underwears. Clean your cheek.
Flick them beans.
Flick 'em.
Island boy.
Clean your cheeks, beat your meat, brush your teeth, eat your beef, bitch. Okay, love
Eat
you.
your beef.
Bye.